Hi, I've been asked to explain a little bit more about how my planner is helping me overcome my procrastination issues, my perfection paralysis, my need to complete everything or feel like I'm completely worthless if I don't. But yeah, so welcome to a tour of my notebook. This is something completely new that I'm trying. It's probably not a brand new idea, but I've found something that works for me, so I thought I'd share. I am a teacher, a mom, and a sticker shop owner. And so when winter break comes around, I'm thinking, yes, I'm going to accomplish so much this winter break. There's so many things I want to do. And then what ends up usually happening is I shut down. I'm so overwhelmed, so I end up doing things like binge watching Netflix or taking naps all day and just like crying about all the things I know I need to do and not wanting to do them. And so I decided that this winter break was going to be different. And what I did here was on the left hand side, I put an overview of all my days and, maybe places we had to go. So this kind of gave me an idea of which days would be available to get lots of to dos done and which days would kind of be more off limits. The first week of winter break, I dedicated to housework. The second week, I dedicated to my business. And then the third week, I'm dedicating to schoolwork and resting because I know I need to get lots of rest in before the new semester starts. This little part about just eat the frog is basically a saying that means like do the worst thing first. And so I put housework in the beginning of my winter break because I know that I've been avoiding it like the plague. I always have this excuse that I'm too busy to get all this stuff done. And so this winter break was really my time to take care of our home better than I have. So bad. But yeah, so I put that first, and then in addition, every day when I have to-dos to do, I will that sounded funny. I'll do the worst ones first, like the ones I really don't want to do, I'll get rid of that. So it makes me feel accomplished, and then I have that momentum to go work on other to-dos. That's just my personal style. I've noticed that it's really working for me right now to help me stay motivated because then I know that the worst thing that I would have had to done is already out of the way, and now I can like knock out other stuff. On my right hand side is my brain dump list of to dos that I want to accomplish. I make this list knowing and thinking that I'm probably not going to get to all of it, but it would be nice to. And so I made the separate categories for home, work, and Jojo. Jojo is the business that I was talking about. And you'll see like the first week was last week. So I accomplished almost everything. Like not bad. The X's means I finished it, and the little slash means that I did it part way, or like not really that well. Um, yeah, or it's like in progress right now. And so as I do my dailies, I come back to my brain dump and I mark off the things I've finished, and then I use my brain dump to help me plan what other to-dos I might want to schedule for the following days. So this is what my dailies look like. I'm calling them dailies and not weekly because I started this box on a Saturday. There's only 6 boxes, and then it ends on a Thursday, which is, I know, a super weird layout. But yeah, it's working for me so far because my winter break weeks all blend together anyway. So I'm just trying to focus on day by day instead of week by week. So you'll see here where it says the plan on the left side. The plan is what I want to accomplish that day, and then the reality is kind of like a journal slash reflection piece that I can do. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. So the blue is places I need to go. Red are things that I need to do or want to do. And then the green is I come here and I journal a little bit very quickly just about like what was the reality of my day? What actually happened? What did I really accomplish? Or maybe I accomplished other things on top of my original to-dos. Like maybe I chose something over another. And so I journal about all those things because life happens. And not every day is going to be productive and not every minute's going to be productive. And I'm working on accepting that, and I'm working on the idea that your productivity is not equal to your worth. Like I always feel a sense of failure when I don't finish my to-do list, yet I always keep adding to my to-do list. And so I'm trying to scale that down, which is why the smaller format was nice because it really limits me to only these little 5 bullet points here for my priorities versus having this like long list, right? Like my to-dos would usually look like this on a day, which I know is completely unrealistic, but I always give myself that kind of pressure. And so journaling the plan versus the reality really helped, like tremendously, with my productivity, because now I actually started becoming more productive because I'm checking in every day. And it helped with my mental health, like my well-being, because like journaling about the reality of the day kind of gave me like the grace that I needed for myself. Like um, I wasn't so hard on myself, which I think was a huge problem. It's helping me get over that perfection paralysis, because I know that it's okay if I don't finish everything perfectly. It's okay if I don't complete all my tasks. It's okay if, I only clean half of the windowsills and not all of them. And so that's why I'm doing those little slashes. It's like something's better than nothing. And then what changed from this spread to the next one was only a slight little difference. I was putting little hearts. I don't know why, because tiny hearts are cute. I was putting little hearts on those green dots. And then I decided it'd be fun to put little like emotions. You might not even be able to see that. Let's see. I started putting little emotions and stuff on reactions to things that happened, or little icons. And so I thought that was a really fun way to add to my journal. So I have a kind of like a little summary of how I felt that day. Like, oh, this was bittersweet, bleh, or I was super distracted. But yeah, that's been, it's been fun. Totally unnecessary, but just fun. And then, so this is my current day. Today is the 30th of December. And so this is what it looks like at the beginning of my day or during the day. And then I have nowhere to go today, which is nice. I can work on my to-dos. And then tonight, what I'm gonna do is I go in and I journal about what actually happened today. What did I accomplish? Like, oh, I filmed a quick video to share with a friend. So I'd like put that there with a little heart or something. But yeah, so then I'll journal here. And then after I finish journaling, I go into the next day, so December 31st, and I start planning out my to-dos for the next day. And I just noticed that this style works well for me, because what I used to do was I would try to plan out all my days that week. Like Monday, I'm going to take care of everything in the kitchen. Tuesday, I'm going to take care of all the bathrooms. Thursday, like, I would just like plan out all my days like that and like give me huge lists. But that was like super overwhelming to look at. I don't know if it's overwhelming for you, but it didn't work for me. And so going in day by day to kind of like chunk it and just really focus on the present helped me overcome that paralysis that I get when I get overwhelmed. But yeah, so plan versus reality. Again, probably not something totally new, but I loved how it marries my productivity side with like journaling and my mental health side. And so, yeah, wishing you a wonderful new year. Yay to 2023, we're almost there. Thank you for dropping by, and I'll see you later.